Stop this. You can't stop this. You can't stop this. I had a dream, and now I live it. Ain't need a gift to know it's God-given. I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting your breath. Stop speaking in whispers. Say that with your chest. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. You can't stop this. You can't stop this. You won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt, this life ain't got no ceiling like.
Greetings from just across the New York-New Jersey border in New Jersey at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Buffalo Bills and the New York Jets. Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olsen and Jason Myers has us set to get started. Off we go from MetLife Stadium. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. For the younger Cook brother, this is James Cook. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home. Josh Allen on the bootleg. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Bills first down.
Nice play design here by the offensive coordinator. His ability to get the quarterback outside the pocket, take some stress off the protection. By the time he reaches the launch point, the receiver's running wide open downfield, and he puts the ball right on the money.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. The tight end Kincaid in motion. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 41-yard line. 56, 56.
They'll run the draw with Cook. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
We typically see the big guys up front, Mike, make plays at the line. But every so often, he's able to drive through, get in the backfield, and take them down for a loss.
Third, they need 8.
Off 52. 52.
From the gun, here is Allen. He's got his man. That's Coleman. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Allen to his tight end, Kincaid, and the Bills have a first down. Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down. Allen now off the bootleg. He's got it about the 8. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
9th play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on third down. They'll motion over Samuel. Allen on third down. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
It's clear from that third down call, Mike, that they had already made up their mind that they would go for it on fourth down. Figured they still have that extra down in their pocket. On the defensive side of the field, now is the time to continue to be aggressive.
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. To the goal line and in. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
The extra point, up and good. And the Bills will take a 7-0 lead. once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run here. It's Breece Hall. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
551, go.
Fields now on 2nd down. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. Nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. And he will score. David Njoku. Touchdown, New York. Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. He's got it. And the Jets come right back to tie it at 7.
Ties the game at 7. Jason Myers to kick off for the Jets.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. That'll be intercepted. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Here we go, son. Move your head, son. Extend. Right.
Hall, touchdown. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Jason Myers to kick off for the Jets.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Joshua Palmer was the intended receiver. And it'll be second down.
He's going to wish he had that one back. I think his receiver got behind the defense, Mike, and had a lot of room to run, but he just put a little too much on it, and they're not able to connect.
Try again here. Second and 10. And in motion is Coleman. Allen going to give it to Cook. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
56, 56. All 52.
On third down, it's Josh Allen. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. He'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Here's first and 10. Allen to throw. They'll set up the screen to Cook. On the move, past the 40. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Throwing now, Allen here on first down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. 19 more on that one, and another first down.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving, and however your arm times up, just let it rip. And he does it about as well as you can ask.
We are through one. The Jets have the advantage. More from MetLife Stadium after this. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with first and 10. Throwing again is Allen. This is caught 2. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
This has been a really good drive so far. What I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
from the 1-yard line. First down and goal.
Round 80!
And now movement up front. This crowd is making it tough down deep in the red zone. Now it is first and goal.
Go!
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line.
Pick up the 2. Brings up second and goal.
Pass complete right side to Kincaid. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Dalton Kincaid, touchdown Buffalo. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. A try here for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Bills will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece. The score as this one's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Turbo front. Right.
On 1st and 10, Fields. Downfield by Smith. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Here we go. 19 instruction. All right.
Here comes the jet sweep. And the defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
We're trying to run for it with Hall. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Look, sometimes, Mike, there's just nothing you can do. They went with the draw. Not a terrible time to do it. The defense just had a great read on the play, and they're able to take them down for a loss.
So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. Myers' kick is good. And the Jets move out in front. The new score, 17-14.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Jason Myers to kick off for the Jets.
So Myers back out there at the field goal a moment ago. Now set to kick this one away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
And they're on the 35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Here we go.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. That's the veteran Jabril Peppers working his way in to make the sack.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That is going to be caught by the rookie wideout. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. Big time play there for Buffalo. 41 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. The tight end Kincaid in motion. Here's Cook to the 5-yard line.
Pick up 2. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Jets' 5-yard line.
2 minutes to play in the 1st half of a 3-point game. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Another one from the 5, 2nd down and goal.
56.
Allen going to throw. Flush to his right. That is caught side of the end zone. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Bills. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in.
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this They triggered this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
Next, the score, Bills 21, Jets 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Their own 35-yard line.
Here we go, son. Come on, son.
That's quickly out to Smith. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball.
Here we go.
Modest gain.
2nd down. It's Fields. Catch made right side by Wilson. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
The back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5.
Here we go. 58, did you hear that? Hey, Ken.
He'll run it out of the gun, and it's Hall. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. He'll set up the screen to Hall. So that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you can see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
331.
Fields from the pistol. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
So on 4th down, time to kick it away. Jake Camarda to do the honors, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Man in motion is Coleman. Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Lassiter on the coverage.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Allen. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. We'll have a Jets first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Don't jump. Ready? Green 19, Jets what? Chips left. Go.
He'll go again with Hall. He'll work forward for a couple. Matt Milano there to stop it.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, right? 5:51.
Another run here with Hall. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
Loss of 2.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Fields operating out of the pistol. He'll let one go deep for Kirk. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Christian Kirk. And it's going to be 4th down. On comes the punt team now for the Jets. He's on for the 2nd time. We'll try to get something inside the 10. And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And a nice run there. He'll get 9 yards. It's going to be nothing.
Brings up 2nd and
1. Now it's 2nd and 1. That one's complete. It's Ray Davis. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the 1st down.
On 3rd and a couple, here's Allen. Got room past the 35. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
That's good for a Bill.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, throw here for Allen. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there. And that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. He's got his tight end, Kincaid. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Big-time play there for Buffalo. An even 40 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
Brown 80!
They'll run straight ahead with Cook. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Brown it! 5 wide, 5 wide, 5 wide. Gun.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Fighting for the goal line, he lost the football, and it's out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Buffalo. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go, tonight. Tonight.
Off the play action, here's Fields. Taking a shot downfield for Smith.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Here we go. Tonight.
Again, here's Hall. And he'll get about 4 to the 29.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here comes 3rd and 6.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. That one caught by Wilson. It's a pickup of 12. And the Jets have a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
42-yard line.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He's got this complete. That's Smith. And he will score. Game on. Arian Smith. Touchdown, New York. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
That'll be caught, and he cannot get in. The try for two comes up empty, so unable to get within a field goal. The difference remains 5.
Jason Myers to kick off for the Jets.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Middle. Brown 80.
And in motion is Coleman. He connects with Palmer on that one. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 14 yards on that pass play there. First down, Buffalo.
A gain of 14. First down, Bills.
A run with Cook. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
Look, Mike, I realize most people, if they saw a lineman of his size waiting for him, they would just run the other way. But it's his job to try to find a way around the big fella and get what he can. Running backwards only turns a small setback into a much bigger one.
319.
Allen now off the bootleg. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
And the Bills' first down.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They bring a tight end in motion left. A run up the middle with Cook. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up the second and a yard.
Second and a yard.
Alert!
They'll run the toss with Cook.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up second and goal at the 4-yard
a little further back. Here's 2nd and goal. He'll find his running back, Cook. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. James Cook, touchdown, Bills. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. The kick is good. And the Bills will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
23.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. We're good. Blue 58, Blue 58.
A first down throw for Fields. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And is open middle of the field. It is caught. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. Now, 1st and goal. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Fields to throw. A big mistake. It was 1st and goal, and it's intercepted. And the Bills are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Here's the first carry for the man from Kentucky, Ray Davis. And he's going to give ground and lose yardage here, back to the 6.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance. When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
On 3rd down, they go with Cook. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. track him down behind the line. And it's 4th down. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. The Bills bringing on their punting unit as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. This will be returned from the other side of midfield.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go.
Here's Hall. That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now Fields. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield. Big Ed Oliver in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down.
Green 19, good set. That's right. Right.
Here's Fields. Forced out left. He'll try and get there on the ground. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. Jets are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here. And they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the 4th. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right.
They go play action with Fields. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Now on 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd and 18.
Hey, 10, 10.
At the Bills' 36.
To throw is Fields. This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again. Greg Russo getting in for the sack. And that's going to lead to 3rd and very long. So a road win here for the Bills.